Hello everyone, and welcome to the next logical progression after The Witcher 3. More things involving Gwent. Because Gwent. But yeah, I did say I was going to do this Thronebreaker The Witcher Tales after I finished Witcher 3. Technically I'm still uploading Witcher 3 at the time of recording this. But still. And there's Geralt. Hi, Geralt. Also this.
Hey, come on. Get them shackles off him. Poor sod can't eat proper.
Dunno, not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been holding him a week, hasn't tried a thing. Why'd he up and bolt now? Matter of fact, got to thinking. What did a sweet, gentle chap like him do to get the Queen of Zerrikania so riled?
She's a shrew, that's what. Queen and witch in one. Worst of both worlds.
Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your tales? While we toss down some cards.
Ah, why not? And since you mentioned one queen...
Yes. These are just my headset. Because it's never in the right place. So Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. I don't no longer have my saves. So, basically, once upon a time, we did Gwent in Witcher 3. Oh boy did we do Gwent in Witcher 3. Yeah, forget we did Gwent in Witcher 3. Because basically all those rules and stuff we remember from Gwent, completely forget that. Take the basic premise of Gwent, and then change it completely. Because Gwent in this is, oh god, is it so different than Witcher 3. So yeah. Must have lost my saves back when I reinstalled, but Anyway. New game. So we have difficulties. For players who want to sit back, relax, and enjoy the story, we have the option to skip battles. So basically easy. Play so you can march out to the impactful story. For players familiar with... Yeah. Now after Witcher 3, I would say I'm familiar with Gwent, but I'm not familiar with Gwent. Not at all compared to this Gwent. Well, this one here would be fine, just so I could have the option to, you know. Press N to use Etsy to win the Gwent battle. I did cheat a lot of Gwent in Witcher 3. So just because, oh god, you'd have to go through all those merchants, and because, oh yeah, because I was manipulating money using Gwent and mods. That's one reason why I was doing that. That was because, oh god, I'm going to lose. Well, during a story battle, well, let's not lose during a story battle. Let's just press the instant win button. We don't have that luxury in this. And we're gonna go with normal. We're battle hardened. So like I said about Gwent, like buying Frosted. Every turn to start, damage the lower shield on this roll by 2. Yeah, that's completely different than, oh, buying Frost. Well, you put it down and basically it reduces all the units in the first row by down to 1. It's completely different. Gwent.
The year 1267. War hung in the air, its scent palpable. The mighty empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm's sovereigns met in summit. They made declarations, pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances. And then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Neve, queen of the twin realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty extolled? Justly so. Remarkable she was. Not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence and courage. Where was I? As the queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Neve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms. Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers, his neck red and chafed from a ruff, starched stiff.
Hail, Your Majesty! Delighted to see you in good health. The summit, it ended fruitfully, I hope?
Yes, at its end, letters were exchanged, documents signed. Paper. Time will tell of what value. That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell. Tell me what's happened, for I sincerely doubt sheer longing prompted you to ride out.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another circumstance inspired me to do so. The strays of Sparla, the bandits, I was to tend to during Your Grace's absence. The situation's gotten out of hand, I fear.
Great.
I deliberated. Wasn't at all certain in giving you the task. I knew you to be an equally good strategist as I am a shepherdess. So my intuition said no. Yet Reynard interceded on your behalf. Your Grace, they're common bandits, while the Count will have a host of men-at-arms to command. Next time, I shall trust my gut. All right, speak. What has happened? Be precise.
As Your Grace ordained, I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned, having sighted the strays' camp in the forest near Locheren. We waited for nightfall to surprise them as they slept. Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty, straw-stuffed dummies round the fire. Soon, we learned that as we waited for the sunset, the strays had snuck away, rounded our positions and ridden to Hawksburn.
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is where they station.
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen, Your Grace, but I shall do all in my power to recover it. This I vow, if it be Your Grace's wish.
You lost my gold, you dare.
After weeks in the saddle, Your Grace's wishes are modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... send a herald to Hawksburn. They must prepare for the Queen's arrival. Air the rooms, dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it. Do you see now, Reynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
So welcome to Thronebreaker. Oh god, not the tutorial. Don't need a tutorial. Oh god. I guess there's nothing back here. Okay, so basically, this plays entirely different than The Witcher 3. Ergo, we're in this field. Ergo, we play Gwent a lot. Ergo, the conversations are actually slightly meaningful, at the depends on your choices, they affect decisions, characters, all that fun stuff. So they want us to follow the cobblestone road. At times we can camp, scout. There's a lot of things to collect per map. We have our gold, or word, number of recruits, or morale. Morale is going to go up and down and up and down, depending on choices we make, decisions, all that fun stuff. You want to be going into battles with high morale, because once you win a battle it goes back down to normal morale. I think it's the same for like low morale, or go back up to normal morale, but you don't want to go to a battle with low morale. It's just stupid. But sometimes you'll have to. But anyway, follow the cobblestone path. See that? That's wood. Eat that. Also remember, this is still the Witcher world. Which means, like, yeah, we'll be fighting against human enemies and stuff, but then we'll be fighting against monsters, because it is the Witcher world. And you will expand your army throughout the game. But to do so, you must collect the following types of resources: gold, wood, and recruits. On the road you can find useful items, and even new companions. If you don't want to miss anything, be sure to thoroughly explore the map and complete side quests. Do everything.
Oh, thought it were bandits riding in.
Like this. We get 9 more recruits. You.
Milka, they stretched her over a fire till she told them where she buried her gold. Rather die than tell him she would, but I know where she kept it. Sit tight, sketch it out for you.
Talking to peasants has revealed a treasure map. So basically treasure maps. Look for an area that looks sort of like this. And dig.
The strays, they're called, Your Majesty, because they bite something nasty and bay as if by the moon possessed.
So this right over here? This is a log. It also has... I was supposed to say, this is not wood, it's just... it could be both. But this is wood. This is clearly wood. And look, it's a bit firewood. And since we are the queen, we can take basically wherever we want. That wood, it's ours. You, who came and talked to you. This, it's loot.
Oh, thought it were bandits riding in.
And I was just repeating stuff. Okay. So see, this looks slightly familiar, doesn't it? Now what if we dig here? We found a golden chest. And what is in the golden chest? Oh yes. Now this here is what annoys me. So, in practically all the golden chests, you'll find, congratulations, you discovered a card that can be used in the Gwent multiplayer card game. Woo! Yay. So they aren't even very useful to us at the moment. Because we're not playing the multiplayer card game. We're playing Thronebreaker. So I don't even need them. An obstacle blocks your path. Remove it, you would need to spend some of your resources. So we're not even online, so it doesn't even help us at all. Okay, so here we go. Majesty, it seems so unfair to an old oak, which now blocks the road. Unfortunate wagons cannot go around it. How do you wish to proceed? Well, it's like this. So basically, we could use one soldier. We will lose one soldier somehow. But we gain trade 5 logs. We don't lose morale, we don't gain morale in this situation. We could have the log or something matter. Soldiers should consider the strength. We would get more lumber this way, but we'd lose trade 5 gold. Thing is, we can afford to lose 1 soldier, technically. Crits don't really matter as much as the gold and wood. But we'll get more into that when we can. Also, most interesting objects are marked clearly on the map, but not all. Some events cannot be predicted, so you best be prepared for anything.
Count Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age, proved very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight formation to do so. They were promptly knocked aside as Meve charged headlong at the bandits, brandishing her blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
Attack! Charge!
So, basically as you're exploring, sometimes you run into random encounters. Besides scripted encounters. Even though the random encounters are mostly scripted too, but let's not question it. Okay, so Meve was convinced the bandits would flee to the cover of the forest upon realizing their great mistake. After all, no ordinary bandit would dare attack the retinue of a queen. You're the strangest follower of a different breed. They have nothing sacred. So, basically, this here's a story battle. Which basically means unique cards may appear in your hand or deck. And unique cards will appear in this battle. There's also puzzle decks, which are the worst. So why do I need to buy? This is the battlefield. You will play your cards on the bottom half, aka down. So basically, unlike our Witcher 3 Gwent, we only have 2 lines. So we can't have basically, you know, melee, range, and siege. Now we basically have the back line and the front line. The enemy has the back line and the front line. This can be played in 1-2 rows, melee or ranged. Front line, back line. The abilities of some cards may be different depending on the role you play them. Standard battle can last up to 3 rounds. The first to win 2 rounds wins the whole match. A standard battle. Take note of that. A lot of the fights aren't standard battles. A lot of them are custom, unique decks, all sorts of puzzle shit. Yeah. But anyway, players alternate their turns. During your turn, you can play only 1 card, but you can use any number of abilities. Yeah, take note of that, abilities. Player goes first and matches the same who initiated the battle. In this case, you encountered an ambush, so your opponent will have the first turn.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
To attack the Queen? An outrage!
So after each unit you play adds to your army's total strength. The player whose army has the most strength points at the end of a round will win the round. Some units have armor. Armor absorbs a certain amount of damage dealt to the unit.
Your Grace, the men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
Yeah, I'll get to it. Most cards have an ability of some kind. To learn more about it, select the card and read its description. Additional information will appear if you right-click on the card. Play any card. So, get out of my way. I'm trying to read. So basically this one. When you deploy it, it will move 1 unit to the row opposite this unit. and damage them by 1. So basically, when this is played, like, if you have a unit over here, you'll move them uphill and damage them by 1. Same if it was played back here, or move a unit from here, back here, damage them by 1. But that's only when it's deployed. So basically, they wasted their card, technically. Also, we have our ability. Boosts an ally by 4 and gives it 1 armor. It's pretty nice. They have no ability. Using your ability counts as basically using loyal. So basically we have a Scythemen. Scythemen aren't terrible, because basically you'll play a bunch of them, then you'll use your ability, and they'll all boost themselves by 5. Which is pretty nice. Larry and Arbalist aren't bad either. Basically they are a natural damaging card. They also have a reach of 2, which means you can play back here and hit hill. I don't think you can play from here and hit there. Don't think. I think you'd have to play from here to be able to hit hill. Anyway, it damages enemy by the number of cards on this row. Basically what that means is, if there's 3 cards here, you'll do 3. If there's 1 card, you'll do 2. Because it counts its own damage, so it'll be like 1, 2, 3. Count Caldwell here. By the way, this is amusing. Like how we reach Jason from your deck. Sit or doggy. As it pees on. He does even notice. Fun times. But yeah, you play a copy of each edition from your deck. It's not a bad card. But
there's a time to reach.
Salt of the earth, they are, your grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
Yes, I need to say the word. Scythemen have the lore ability. This means that they'll hover abilities or activate each time you use Me's ability. Each leader has his own ability. Then why is just select the leader. Yeah, I would, but you're not letting me. Each ability allows you to boost the unit's strength and add-ons. You can use this ability once every few turns. So they want us to do this.
I shall teach you to respect the crown, you dogs!
I was like, yeah, that's gonna boost it a lot. Because basically we boosted by 4 and gave it armor. But since we used our lawyer ability, it's gone up by 5 anyway. It's altered good now. Now we get the turn. Let's see what the enemy does.
Yeah, yeah!
Whenever an enemy takes damage, boost self by 1. Like I could
give me a target.
So the R for severity allows him to deal damage equal to the number of cards on the door where it's played. So yeah, we can just do damage by 2. See how he's gonna play next.
Hey, look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
First cards also have abilities. Like, yeah, that one, what moves you want moved. It's also random which one chooses to move. Would make sense to be the lower one. sort of makes things awkward because I was going to play Caldwell between both of them, but now I'm just going to do this.
A lesson in humility coming now.
Our ballista, your command.
Well, technically that's 3 though.
The strays took tail and run.
And I believe
Yes! Our victory is assured! Sound the horns! May they sing praises of this triumph for ages!
you played all your cards. The in-turn button will turn into a pass button. When you pass, you will not be able to perform any actions until the start of your next turn. In the last turn of the round, press the... yeah. Player who his army has the most strength points at the end of a round will win the round. Unless it's a frickin' puzzle battle, in which case everything sucks. If enter tie, both players will receive a victory.
The battle's not yet done. It is better to conserve our strength. Prepare for a strike that will prove decisive.
So we won the first round, but remember this is technically going by standard rules, so we have to win at least this round.
Battle formation! Protect the Queen!
Player who won the previous round will play first in the next round, which means us. And I'm thinking I'm going to play my side.
Aye.
Unless he brings out something horrible.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Oh yeah, well, I'm going to play another.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
I was like, doesn't this... no, this doesn't even get... don't think this gets benefits from loyalty. I think there's another card similar to this that gets benefits from loyalty. Well, basically you play your lawyer and it just basically shoots at random enemies. I don't remember which it is.
We'll catch 'em all!
Should have played that one first.
Armor won't save him.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
You've won 2 rounds in a row, which means you are the bear's victor.
I congratulate you on your latest victory, Your Grace. The bandits stood not a chance.
Yeah, problem here is they played in the back row, which means since we're already technically in the back row, it did nothing.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Meve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors. I've not heard of an ambush on the high road afore.
Caldwell explained, avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough, Caldwell. We must put things right. Come!
The Queen's retinue set out, cavalry in front, infantry and arbalists close behind, and, following in the rear, the bandits, bound in chains.
Huzzah. So you won a battle, that means loot. Yay, loot.
I do adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria,
Pretty.
the Pearl of the North, with its hills and dales. Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After 3 weeks in the saddle, I've my doubts, Count. We shall pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite. A spell of it they deserve.
Now we can pitch camp. Boop. Yay. Now then, we'll deal with this in the next video. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.